treat. Today we're back on the Upper Columbia with Davey Burns of the Golden Gillie, up near Golden, BC. Such a beautiful bucket of water here. We got the whole Columbia to fish. We got the Bush River. We got a bunch of rivers to hit, and it's all about big bull trout today. So we take you sport fishing on the fly. Isn't that a strange sight, Brian? We're up here. Bulldog's already making the first cast in the best spot, as always, It's a funny thing. He's always the first guy in, always in the best spot, because he always has to catch the first fish. We're up here talking to Dave, and that's just the way it is.
That's the way it is.
It's just the way it is. So what do you think, Dave, then? Go up, above, below?
Well, you can take where it looks like the best, but I'll take you to the real best.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We got the inside tip. Let's head in there and see how it looks.
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him.
That's a long way away already.
He was gone. Yeah, they're in this slow stuff.
That's right. You gotta look at him when he crosses over here.
I haven't. The river's exceptionally clean for this time of year.
It's incredibly clear.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice fish. Man, they are strong for their size.
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Jeez,
Look at that run. I would have swear he was.
I couldn't believe it. It's big water. He's got lots of room to run here, but
Yeah,
I can't believe the run he took.
that was wild.
It's still a nice fish. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh, yeah. Excellent. That's a beauty. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That is a pretty fish. Look at the pink spots.
Beautiful coral colors.
Oh,
It's a full fish.
look at that. Yeah. Here, we'll pop the fly out and then
All right.
I'll grab a hold of him. Hang on. Yeah. Give me the rod. I'll give you the rod. No, I got him. I got the net. Turn him around. Beautiful pink spots. That's look how wide the back is. I mean, that fish is only 7, 8.
I was thinking about that.
Yep. But here, I'll give him a drink. Yeah. And we'll let him go. Oh, he's gonna go down.
Look at that little pocket. Yeah. I thought I was hooking the bottom there because I felt a pull and I thought, it must be the bottom. Yeah. And this guy comes out of nowhere.
Rocks don't move.
Unreal. Yeah, and he's a nice one. He looks to be, I think in that 6 pound, 5, I don't know. He was turning pretty good there.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Until you wake up and get a good look at him.
He looked nice. And he hit actually a fly that we are definitely going to show on the bench. It's one of yours, lunch money.
Lunch money.
I think lunch money's pretty cool, and why do you call it lunch money again?
Well, bullies everywhere, I gotta take it.
I gotta take the lunch money, I love that. I'll get him over here a bit and let you scoop him. There he is there. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a nice fish, eh? Oh, that's a little bit bigger than you actually get him in. Okay. This guy should. There's a lunch money. Where'd he take? Oh, right in the side. Oh, right in the jaw. And these are definitely, there he goes. There's a lunch money with a little, slight adaptation. It looks like a little kokanee with the orange, but your tie, it's awesome with that rabbit.
Yeah, it works really well.
They
it's good to
love
try
that.
Lots of different colors.
They love that rabbit. I'm just gonna put the rod here. So how long do you think that guy is, Dave? He looks...
That's around 23, 24,
23, 24 inch, yeah. So he probably weighs, he's looking 5.5, 6. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, they are. They just, Oh, look at him move. Oh, there he is there. Oh, beautiful fish, real nice. Yeah, we'll just let her go. But look at the beautiful colors. You can't beat a bull trout for those colors. Look at the char fins.
Nice leading edges.
A nice bull trout. Got the big yap on him, and
sure does.
Yeah, big, beautiful colors.
Well,
let her go. Yeah, send him home. And I know your hands don't like being in that water. Look at that. Fine. Just crystal clear.
This episode brought to you by The Frog Boat, Islander Precision Reels, and Maui Jim.
So today on the bench, I want to tie you up lunch money. Now this pattern was developed by Dave Burns of the Golden Gillie, specifically for the big bull trout, and it's a super effective pattern. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we'll use a size 1/0 3X steelhead hook, some 6/0 red thread to tie with, some 7 32nd inch red dumbbell eyes for the eyes. For the body, we'll use some 15mm plush white chenille, some white marabou for the underwing, some 2014 polar flash for the highlights, some white rabbit super strips for the overwing, and some white rabbit super strips for the head. So to start the fly off, I'm going to take my red thread and just build up a little foundation, especially near the eyelet because that's where we're going to put our eyes. So just wrap it in pretty good to start. Get rid of your excess. And we're going to take our eyes, and I like to use smaller eyes. Like again, these are medium size. If you go with the large eyes, the fly could tend to flip over on you. So you want some weight, but you don't want a lot of weight in there. And leave yourself room at the eyelet. You can see I'm back quite a ways from that eyelet, probably at least a 1/4 of an inch, because you want to give yourself room for the rabbit later. So I'm just going to wrap it in good and figure eight these eyes in well. Really wrap them in good. You don't want them moving. So I give it a bunch of figure eights and pull quite hard. It's a stout thread, and we've got 6/0 thread. So wrap it in good. And once it's wrapped in, just to secure them, I'd like to take that UV coat. Again, you can use head cement, but I coat it up with the UV finish. Give it a good coating and give it a hit. And that's gonna just secure those eyes so they don't move. All that thread and the eyes will just stay right there. So give that a little hit. Now the eyes are wrapped in, I'm just going to move my thread back just a little bit. And I want a fairly big body on this. So what I'm going to do is take my plush chenille, I'm going to tie it in just behind the eyes, wrap it back, which actually helps form the body. And I'm going to go back, just leave yourself a little bit of room. Don't go down the hook bend, stay up top. Wrap your thread forward and then wrap in a body. And we like a nice full body. So as you wrap it, keep tying over itself a little bit, keep pulling the material back, and you'll get a real nice full body on the fly. Because you are imitating essentially a fry pattern or something quite big. Actually, you know, a whitefish. That's what these big bullies like to eat, is whitefish. So you want it fairly thick. And wrap it up near the eyes. Leave yourself a little bit of room to tie off. And cut off your excess. Now that the body's tied in, I like to take my marabou. So I've got 2 marabou feathers. And what we're going to do is we want this to extend back at least, you know, we want this a big pattern. I want it extending back at least 2 inches behind my hook bend. So I'm going to take 2 long marabou feathers, just cut them so they're the right length, and lay down and tie them right in, right where you finish the body. And again, you could even wrap over your eyes a little bit just to tie it in. You want that really tied in nicely. And those feathers will lay right along the back of the fly and create an underwing. Now that we have the marabou tied in, I'm going to take some polar flash, and we just want a little bit of highlight down the back of the fly. So when I want it as long, if not longer, than that marabou. So you see when I pull it back, the marabou ends and the polar flash continues. So I've tied it in just the right amount, right length, and give that a good tie in, and that'll help create another bit of flash and underwing. Now that I have the complete underwing tied in, I've got my marabou and I've got a nice flash in there. What we're going to do is take our rabbit strip, and I'm going to poke a hole in it right about, you know, I'm going to leave, you know, at least 1.5 inches for underneath for the collar. Then I'm going to take my scissors and just pop a hole through the rabbit, right about there, and we're going to put it in right at the eyelet, okay? Leave it sitting there. You can see the eyelet's exposed, and then we've got a whole bunch of rabbit over the back. Now pull some of the fibers forward and then wrap our thread and tie it in really good. On the top, pull that rabbit back, and then pull the beard down below, under, and pull some material forward, and again wrap in more red thread. We want a real nice red color on this fly. It makes it look like, you know, gills or bleeding, and really adds a hot spot. Now once you have it tied in, before you cut anything off, we're going to take our whip finisher, and we're just going to whip finish right behind the head. And if you want to make sure it stays together, you can put some head cement on there, or even some clear coat. So now we have a nice front collar. When this, you know, flies in the water, it all pulls back. I'm going to cut this bottom beard so it's just goes to the hook tip. So just before it hits the hook tip, I've cut it there. So I've got a bottom beard on the fly. And now what we want to do when we're cutting this off, we want the rabbit the longest part of the fly. So again, bull trout want a big pattern. So I'll go back even, you know, probably right to where my flashy boo ends. I'll even go at least another 1/2 inch past that. So we want to make this big. So there it is. And that fly now, when it hits the water, all this material is just going to swim in the water. And it's a nice big pattern, and the bull trout love it. So there it is, the finished lunch money. You know, we showed you in a series or two ago, Gandalf the White, another really good bull trout pattern, but we haven't been able to find anything that comes close to catching bull trout like lunch money. Better have some of these in your box.
This episode brought to you by The Frog Boat, Islander Precision Reels, and Maui Jim.
That's a big one?
It's a good one.
It wasn't 4 or 5 pounds.
Look at that. Oh,
That's a pretty fish. It is what we came for.
And the little pig fly.
yeah. That is a stunning bull trout.
Yeah, that's a nice shape, eh?
Look at that.
Took me way down river, that's for sure. We started up there.
Yeah, you had to do the hog jog.
I did.
Oh yeah. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Beautiful. It didn't take long.
No.
Oh, look good too.
Yeah.
Size, yeah. That's
That was the first swing that I brought it in close to this little riffle water in here.
Oh yeah.
when he porpoised, he was right in that river
Yeah.
when he came up.
Excellent. You haven't had a good look at him yet.
I got a decent look. You came to the surface pretty good.
He looked like a big fish.
I feel like it.
Pretty good bend in the rod.
Yeah, that's a 7 too.
Yeah. Well, you got a bit of current out there.
Yeah. Don't really want to put much more heat than that.
No. He'll tire.
Somebody will.
And they are strong, eh?
Strong
Strong
fish.
fish.
Pretty stubborn. Coming to have a look at the bulldog.
Oh yeah. Nice one. That's a nice fish.
That's a nice fish.
Oh yeah.
Might have to bring him back in the soft.
Yeah. Bring him back.
Here comes Phil.
Oh geez.
Good dandy. He's pretty good. Has some under the head. I gotta get the scoop on him.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
Woo! In the mold.
Oh my God.
That's a tank.
Look at that one.
That's a specimen there. That's in the teens.
I bet. Oh, smokes, boys. Yeah. Oh, up and head down a bit.
Oh my God. That's a big fish.
That's a big fish.
All right, well, I think this is the place. Whitetooth Brewing. That's what I say. Time for a little refreshment after a great week of fishing.
It was fantastic fishing. Big bull trout in Golden, BC.
Yeah, with who?
Dave Burns.
Dave Burns.
Golden Gillie brought us back. We came out here, fished with them last year, and brought us back this year. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, great accommodation. You know, Golden Tourism really stepped up this year. We're a lush mountain accommodation. Phenomenal place. Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Got to cook our own dinners even, which was pretty good. But you know, when you come out here, definitely give Dave a call. It's phenomenal for bull trout. You're not going to have it any better. You know, we bailed on the lakes to go bull trout fishing because it is so phenomenal. When you're out here though, take care, conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time we take you sport fishing on the fly. And you know what? They got some beers waiting for us inside.
Let's go in.
Let's go and have one.
This episode brought to you by